You're looking at somebody that's dealing with fourth stage cancer. You asked me that question, and they gave me 3 to 4 months to live. And that was 29 years ago.
Is anything possible? Maybe 1 minute or less.
Well, you're talking to somebody that just received the Cancer Centers Award of Perseverance. You're looking at somebody that's dealing with fourth stage cancer. You asked me that question. Cancer that has metastasized to 7 areas of my body. You asked me that question and has eaten 43% of my T1 vertebrae. You asked me that question and they gave me 3 to 4 months to live. And that was 29 years ago. Unfortunately, I had a doctor who said, Mr. Brown, your PSA. I said, what is that? Your prostate specific antigen is 2,400. I said, what does that mean? He said, 1 to 4 is normal. I said, is there anything else? He said, it's metastasized. I said, is there anything else? He said, yes. It's in 7 areas of your body. I said, wow, man, I'm excited. He said, why? I said, man, 7 is my lucky number. I was born February the 17th. Joshua marched around the walls of Jericho 7 times. Naaman dipped himself in the river Jordan 7 times. 7 is my lucky number. I said, is there anything else? He said, yes. And you're ugly too. I said, man, you didn't call me ugly, did you? This is serious. He said, listen, I determine the diagnosis. You and God determines the prognosis. I never tell my patients they're terminally ill. What I say is that my knowledge, my abilities, and my skills have terminated. Now it's on you and God to determine the prognosis and how long you will be here, Mr. Brown.
Les, do you know Dr. Bernie Siegel?
Yes, I love that dude. He's a bad dude.
Yeah, he's bad, right? So yeah, he was on my show a few weeks ago. I'm actually, after this podcast, I got to go meet him. I'm helping him out with something.
Oh man, I love him. He's a hero to me. Tell him, thank you. Thank you. I've listened to his voice. I've read his words. It's on my bucket list. I would love to meet him.
You never met him before?
No.
Oh, wow. I will make that happen.
I would appreciate that. That'll be a gift to me.
He's become a good friend of mine. I'll make a note of that.
Oh, man. Yes. We don't deny what's going on. We defy what's going on. He's a bad boy up in here.
And the reason I mentioned him, because when his story is about people like yourself, just like all the people that came through his office, they would hear the same. He would come to them, they would come to him and say, I just experienced this with my doctor. They told me I got a month to live. And here they're living for 5 years plus, and they can't explain it because he just asked them questions that no one else did. Like, why do you want to live? And they started thinking about it. Oh, I got to live for my kid. And the mindset enabled them to live so much longer. And you're probably the exact perfect example of his clientele.
Yeah, he got them to have a reason for being here. Nietzsche said, if you know the why for living, you can do it almost anyhow. And so he got them to create a shift in their thinking, how they saw themselves and what they were dealing with. Yes, he's very profound, simple, and yet deep and profound, a healing voice on the planet, an anointing, a blessing to all of us, a treasure for the planet.
Thank you, Les. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll definitely make that connection for you.